on the topic. But look, we are going to get into it here. It's going to be Demgunz versus Team-LDLC. So welcome to the ESL Pro League here. The second match today, best of 3, just starting now. So you're perfectly on time here. And Chuck is going to be the only one covering the A side of the map, while there's a pretty heavy presence on B right now. Obviously, the British team fairly convinced it's going to be a push. Good grenade coming out though from the Greek player.
This is looking pretty snaz, actually. He's going to be able to fall back onto that site fairly quickly here. The rotation is coming in from his teammates as well, but it looks like LDLC, they aren't interested in waiting around. They're trying to push onto this site fast, going straight through the smoke and overwhelming Chuck.
Oh, and that is a huge problem. Shox and MBK opening up with those 2 kills. Chuck did so much to keep them back there. Smoke and flashbang and everything else. Happy just charging up from behind, Glock in hand to pick up the double kill, leaving JT all alone, and he's only going to get the 1 kill in. Pure coming through with the last one. So that's going to be a 1-0, and LDLC, oh man, off to a good start, which Demgunz needed to have instead.
Yeah, and that's basically, like, right now what we got a demonstration of is how does it look when a team has 0 respect for their opponents. That's pretty much like outlined right there what LDLC just did. You know, go, oh, there's a flash, okay, whatever. Oh, there's a smoke, yeah, push through it. Oh, there's a guy holding the site, kill him, and then just like run all over the place and just kill everybody. That's LDLC, just unrelenting pressure right now. They're just looking to shred Demgunz.
Maybe they have, you know, a birthday party. Maybe they're going to Smith's birthday party after they win, and they just want to get there quickly. I mean, that's actually, if you're on the British team right now, you're hoping that the other team is going to be playing really, really, you know, not normally, and that they're going to underestimate you, and maybe you can shock and upset them, and you'll be better than they think. Because if they play standard, there's no way. I mean, then Guns are in really big trouble. If they don't play standard, maybe you have a chance here. Fatum going to walk in. Chuck did get a kill on the other side of the map, but he's also going to be alone. Trying to make this jump over here, but it's not as easy as it seems. Going to face Pure, and we'll be going down at the end. So 2 kills going in here. Looked like it was going to be a good start picking off MBK, but at the end, it wasn't enough. And now we're into the 3rd round.
And then there's really not going to be many options here for Demgunz. It doesn't look like they have enough money to really go for a force buy. Looks like they just really want to go for a standard eco round, invested in a couple of P250s, a flash, and, you know, there you go. Let's see what they can get done here. And it's looking like a quick push again into connector. 3 guys into connector, same as last round. Hiroshima had a field day in there in the 2nd round, so let's see if they can do any better. Only problem here for the Guns is hallways are empty, so there isn't a whole lot they can do, and then Shoxy just manages to sneak in behind them and shred, well, Spuds. Or chop Spuds up, basically. Did he get mashed? He got mashed in there.
I think so. Chuck also going down, and it's going to leave them in a fairly awkward position. JT also got spotted there. He's the last man standing. And he will be taken out by Happy. So Shox with a really good triple kill. First 3 rounds going in favor of LDLC, going into the 4th one. And actually, just in line of what, if you guys have recently been watching Thorin's podcast or his own show, Thorin's thoughts about sort of the vague terms sometimes used. I feel like, you know, just to start maybe what might be a trend, or at least just to follow in a little bit along the lines of what he said, to try and describe the sort of the skill level difference between Demgunz and LDLC, it really is like a, you know, like a Grand Canyon of skill between these 2 teams. It should be anyway. So yeah, it would be an insane miracle if Demgunz could win.
It'd be, yeah, a career-changing win, essentially, if that could actually happen. And right now, they're getting just hunted down right now. Demgunz rotating up to that A site. Bomb is making its way in there. They will get the plant, LDLC. Flash, not quick enough to catch MBK off guard. He's not really going to get anything done there. And it's down to JT and Batham now, the last 2 guys alive here for the Guns. But they're electing to hold on to their rifles.
Yeah, no, I mean, actually they get 2 really quick kills, which would have been so good if they had just 1 more person left. Then they could pretty go for the retake really quick. Now they still have to save because it's taken just a little bit too long, and Batham won't be able to save that gun. So now it's just down to JT. And this 4th round for LDLC could be the beginning of a landslide that is not going to end quickly. Nice double kill from JT. That's some very quick reactions to take down Happy and MBK. They still lose the round, and they'll still only save 1 rifle.
A bit sloppy there, actually. NBK Well, maybe Happy couldn't have communicated that fast enough. NBK still had his knife out. Maybe he was just trying to hit that timing. If JT hesitated for a second on the wrong side of the pillar, NBK could have potentially got down into pool, and then anything could have happened. So, LDLC, they lose some guns, but they win the round. They have a lot of money. And Demgunz, that was a crucial round for them. The 4th round, their first buy round. Now they're going to be on pistols. And LDLC, they realize there could be some funny business here. So they are taking their time, but there's going to be one hell of a push coming up mid from Demgunz.
Flash going to be taking down Shocks there. Actually did get team flashed before he went in, but still, that's a good start. They steal the... oh, they didn't even get to steal the rifle. I thought they could. That's a bit of a problem.
No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they couldn't quite get there fast enough, and Kyoshima stops Flash from escaping as well. So into a 4-on-4. They still have the rifle on JT, but right now Demgunz still trying to find a way to actually make this work. I mean, the aggression is great, and they managed to play it kind of safe, but they really would have loved to have walked away with that rifle. That rifle is pretty much everything right there, and they weren't able to get it. So LDLC are going to be able to recover somewhat and just keep playing from here.
Batham looking to use the audio a little bit. Whenever you see people looking at a wall like that, like Batham just did, don't... I mean, yeah, make your jokes if you want to, but if you look at walls and then you can actually hear if people are going one way or the other. So you have to try and track the audio source essentially through the walls, because that way you can hear where people are going. So that's why you see so many pros doing that. Nothing at all suspicious about that. Batham up here with the Deagle, hoping for an opening on somebody, trying to spot out Happy. And JT's also here with the M4 in hand. Happy should be going down. It's taken a while here, and finally they get the kill up in the A-bomb site, though. They pretty much lose control of the site here, and the retake's going to be almost impossible.
8 seconds left with that plant. LDLC, they cut it a bit close here, and the flank could come in here from Batham, but not able to find the shot. He actually drops out of Kyoshima's head. Crosshairs only to run into NBK's. And JT is now the last man alive here for the Brits. He's looking for an angle on NBK, but NBK sees it coming, gets the shoulder peek, and opens it up. Kyoshima missing the shot, but NBK, quad kill for him in the round. Not too bad. Still an expensive round, however, for LDLC, but LDLC at this point, they've got 5 rounds on the board on their T side. They're already skipping. This is already a good half for them.
It is 5-0, and Demgunz turning to the AWP to try and see if they can solve the situation. Shocks has one on the terror side as well, and things are just completely on track for the French team. There's not much to say. We're still waiting. We're still looking for that opening when Demgunz give us a chance to be a little bit more excited for them here on the first half, because otherwise it is going to end up being a slaughter.
Yeah, this is a crucial round here, and Chuck already off to a good start. Picks off NBK, who's kind of fed in there, just taking point. Didn't go NBK's way that time around, so Demgunz actually have that man advantage now to play off of. This is a very good situation now for them. This is, at this point now, it's their round to lose. Man advantage, good nades on their side. They don't have many smokes, though, to buy more time, so LDLC, if they can force the last smoke out of Spuds, who is on the B sites, that isn't even really helpful to stop the A site push if it comes through. This could be LDLC still managing to overwhelm.
Yeah, good kill there, especially as the bomb is dropped as well. Chuck doing some nice work. Flash is going to be flashed in, which is very fitting. Pure, very low on health as well. This looks like it's going to be finally around for the CT side.
Nice nade coming in from Happy, though. That's going to clear it out, but then Batham, perfect flank from him. Double kill at the end, and there we have it. The guns, they're up on the board, Anders. And they're not just to be mired. They're there to do some damage.
Yeah, I think they even stole one of those AWPs, so now they have a double up setup, and finally around on the board. You're right. It's a start, right? It's a start.
Yeah, it is. Now, question is, can they keep it up? Because LDLC are low on money now. They had to spend a lot just trying to get everybody equipped again. Bit of a poke here from Happy at Sewer. He gets past the smoke. This could be a good opportunity for him to take out JT. Nearly hits that shot as well. He leaves him on 19 health, and the nade doesn't connect.
JT almost ran into the wall bang that was going on. He's going to try and bang through. He actually hits the shot on MPK right through. Oh, that's incredible. But on the other side, LDLC do have control of Sewer here, and damage exchange is roughly equal, so LDLC are going to be alright with that.
They're setting up for the push, but Spuds, he's going to catch Pure out. Kyoshima returns, however, takes out Spuds. 2 guys here still on this B site, though, Flash and JT. JT is low, so he has to be a bit careful, play with the smoke, but Flash is going to be the first line of defense here. JT, he hits the timing, but he's just off. Doesn't stop the plant, but he guts the kill.
And that's still very important now. LDLC just have to defend. They've got Kyoshima on the back line with the AWP, not his weapon of choice, but he still might be very dangerous with it. MBK, instant headshot on Flash, goes for a second. That's another one, follow-up on JT. Trying to take a shot at Shocks here, and it's going to be Batham going down. The last man, Chuck, died to Kyoshima's AWP, and that's going to be a triple for Kyoshima in the round, and a 6th round for LDLC, which resets the CT side economy.
Yeah, now it looks like those guns are going to be they're going to be covered in dust here pretty soon, unless Demgunz can come back into this. I mean, that's a real problem for them. They needed to win that follow-up round. NBK, he had 2 crucial kills there. 2 huge kills from short. He was so low on HP as well. It was basically hit the headshot or die, and he did it twice, and that turned the tide for LDLC. That allowed them to hold on to that site. So Demgunz, they really needed to come in big on that last round. It just didn't go their way. Now Happy, is having his way with them over towards the B site.
Yeah, MVK and Pure also pushing up through the connector bit, and Spuds, oh, he just wanted that rifle that's up there somewhere, but this is really dangerous, and as he's trying to get his hands on it, MBK is going to come charging through. I did like the stack that they had going on into the connector here, just, making sure that if anyone peeks them, they got 2 people set up right at the edge. So that's pretty cool. 7-1 here, and even a couple of Molotovs picked up on the LDLC side for this round. So hope we can see some cool executes from the French team, even though they're doing fine just running around picking people off. Still, it would be fun if we could see a little bit more.
Yeah. Want to see more action, really. See what they're like. They are playing against the DreamHack Winter Major champions. Minus Pure, gets missed in, but still, like that is not an easy opponent to be facing. So what they can do here is big, and they're going to be learning a lot from this match as well. It's not every day you get to play against opponents of this caliber. But Spuds, he's stepping up. He gets 1 frag with the AWP, takes out MBK on short. And that's going to stop the LDLC presence here on this side of the map. It's going to be up at A site now here for the Frenchman.
Very cool. That's a great double kill. Or a great kill coming up from Batham and a follow-up from Spuds there with the AWP. They should be able to win a round like this. Spuds is going to pick up 1 more kill there on Shocks. Now, they surely can't give this up. Kyoshima in the back line here with the AWP, but Spuds will pick up. That's a 3rd kill of the round for himself, as Kyoshima is just trying to get some more kills in, but he won't be allowed. Quad kill from Spuds. Absolutely well played. And finally a 2nd round on the board for Demgunz. Still a lot more to be done, and the money on LDLC is also pretty good, so they're going to have to fight a little bit more.
It's not over yet. Again, same situation now. Here's the follow-up round that is crucial for Demgunz. They have to win this one. And LDLC, they're fully equipped on their side. Kyoshima, he's sticking to that up now. It was on Shoxy for a round, but it looks like Kyoshima's feeling it a bit more tonight, so he's going to hold on to that sniper rifle. Again, aggression and connector this time, but a total slaughter.
Wow.
NBK, Pure, and Shox just annihilate Demgunz.
Yes, I think the CT side wanted to push and catch them as they come out of the connector bit over here, and instead they got counterflashed over the wall, and they just all got mowed down, and LDLC had 1 guy coming up from a connector as well from behind them, so they got completely wrecked that round.
We say that they got dismantled. Happy?
Yeah.
No.
Disintegrated. It was bad. Really
What's worse is LDLC did it blindfolded in less than 7 seconds.
I mean, at this point, I almost don't doubt that they could. JT getting some good exit frags, but it won't really matter. They could force up with some FAMASas and some pistols, and considering how far behind they are, I don't think there's much wrong that they could do at this point. This is kind of like a gut feeling thing. Do you think you can maybe, get some more rounds? And if you do it, and obviously they did, so max 7 and some FAMASas, and that's what they're going to go for.
Well, they realize that it's now or never, basically. They have to start getting rounds on the board. And losing consecutive rounds, I mean, that's a real problem for them. They're never able to get the bank that's going to give them any breathing room. So now this is just, it's going to be desperation buy after desperation buy here for Demgunz. They desperately need more rounds on the board. LDLC, though, they continue to just play their game, which is basically be bullies. Just continue to slap Demgunz around until Demgunz teach them otherwise.
I do like this position from Flash. They really feel like they've checked out this whole area, and Flash is still here with the Mag 7 in hand, So just a little bit of timing. You can hear them running back. That should be a bit of an indication. He's going to peek out. Is he going to be in time? Runs up with the Mag 7, and it's an instant headshot on Shox. He eats all of those pellets, and he even spots Pure running back. So I think they have a really good chance of defending this B-bomb side. They should have anyway. Flash has given them all the information that they need at this point, and Spuds will pick up 2 kills like that. Happy alone gets the 1, and Spuds is going to fall back to a little bit of safety here. Grenade bounces in, it kills Spuds, but no, it's the headshot from Happy. He got that even beforehand, and now Happy's in a 1-on-2, but still should not be winnable.
No, but he can get the plant. Oh, he's going for the win. Okay, that anticlimax nade. Still, Demgunz, they get 3 rounds on the board, but Happy was also in a great position. He could have turned that into a 1v1 fight there. That was very close from Happy's perspective. He was about to catch the man coming out of sniper who was about to jump, so he wouldn't have been able to kill Happy fast enough. Happy then could have turned that into a 1v1 and actually get that win, but the HE then is just like, nope, it's not going to happen. You know, we put the guns away, we brought out the artillery.
Maybe that's what they need instead. Well, push on through here from the French side, and Spuds, who's been playing pretty well, actually is going to get up the kill, but quick return from Kiyoshima. JT is there, the Tech 9 from MBK finally going to get a return kill. The bomb is dropped in an awkward position, so that's going to give a lot of time now for the British team to get some more people in position. Kiyoshima running up close is going to finish the headshot there on Flash. Falls back, has the bomb in hand, and it's a great double kill from Kiyoshima. Chuck getting a little bit more in return and leaves Kiyoshima on 21 health with a quad kill. So it will be LDLC winning the round. And once again, the economy's reset. Just we're talking about individual rounds here from Demgunz. They haven't had even 2 consecutive rounds so far.
That's agony right there, especially when you consider you just sprayed down Shoxy and Happy, both, who were both unloading on you. You get rid of them both, you turn it into a 1v1, but Kiyoshima just can't be stopped. He just steps in and just levels it all. LDLC now on 9 rounds, T side, everything going their way. Demgunz back to eco, not even enough to really go for, you know, it'd be just pistol armor if they went for a force buy in this scenario, so they're just saving for the 14th, it seems like. Best case scenario for them is, I mean, 9-6, but it's looking like 9-4 or 9-5 right now.
Are you saying
Or
LDLC?
9-4, 9-5.
You're saying LDLC can't stop and they won't stop? And it's their party and they can do what they want? Are you subtly trying to quote Miley Cyrus lyrics at us? Is that what's going on here?
You see, that's the thing, man. Like, I would love to laugh at that joke, but I had no idea where you're going with it. Like, I have never listened to a Miley Cyrus song in my life.
Smart Semler.
Like a wrecking ball.
Pretend not to know it on stream in front of 30,000 people. That's well played.
I'm gonna say, you know, LDLC are just coming in like a wrecking ball right now.
Yeah, leave me hanging with the Miley Cyrus quote.
Okay, man.
Thank you very much.
Diversity is good, Andrews. Diversity is good.
Yeah.
It's good to, you know, spice of life, right?
Oh, I'll remember it. I'll remember it. Let's see what this is. Chuck is gonna
Miley
go down.
Cyrus, are you pulling it ready?
Hey, man. It's popular culture, right? Shox went down, so did Chuck. So fair exchange considering it was a deal versus an AK, but it still leaves the British team in an awkward position. Good kill.
Oh, look at this. Happy. Oh, they actually get the kill on him. He had them completely outflanked. That was a golden opportunity there for Happy to just hurt Demgunz. Alright, well, 2-1. They know that they're both tagged up, and LDLC is just going to start walking over here. NBK picks up the first one. There's a rifle picked up on Flash, however, or JT, and he's going to get overwhelmed, but not before taking NBK with him. So it's all down to the stand-in now, pure 1v2.
30 seconds. If they just don't get killed, if they keep staying in this as a 2-on-1, as soon as he tries to get the bomb down, they should have him. So actually, Pure is doing exactly what he needs to do. He wants to make this a 1-on-1 before he tries to even think about planting, but obviously, eventually, time is going to run out for him. He's sort of walking right in here, and he takes out the grenade just as he peeks Flash. Flash will end up with a double kill, and they'll actually win an eco round against the LDLC. That's pretty good for them, but now they need to win this last one as well. At least make it 5-10 for the first half.
There's odds to run it back now. Double op play. I mean, winning a round like that is huge for Demgunz. Now Let's see. LDLC, are they going to waste any time? They're all trooping towards B side. Are they just going to go for the full YOLO push? It's looking like it. Slow walk. Smoke is down. They're backing off. Demgunz. Flashes are in. And here's the push. LDLC. Hello. NBK and Pure. 2 big kills. And that's it. Just like that. LDLC have got control of the site.
Oh man, yeah, that's such an unfortunate position for Spuds to find himself in with that AWP, because they just were way too close. As soon as he missed the shot, he was completely toast. Now they obviously have to go for the retake. It's the last round of the half. Nice boost over the wall here, and they're gonna get instantly taken down. MBK was just casually waiting on the other side. Shocks, even while flashed, will pick up the last one to 11-4. Not much to say except a very one-sided performance here. Just LDLC playing far better at this point.
Yeah, it's even with the stand-in, you're still dealing with the likes of Happy, NBK, Shoxy, and Kyoshima. I mean, these guys have won a major. They've beaten the best teams in the world to do it. They've been top 2, for months now. It's just, it's very tough to rival this team. You have to be a VP, you have to be a Fnatic, or an NIP to be able to go toe-to-toe with these guys. That's just how brutal they are. So, Demgunz, yeah, it's right now. They're taking what, BB guns versus 12 gauge. It's just not going to happen.
Pistol round is coming up, and as a sort of minimum requirement, they got to win this pistol. They're on the less favored side now, and probably feeling the pressure mounting every losing round. All they had was single rounds in the first half. Not one of them was a consecutive one where they sort of, won some rounds back to back. So that says a lot about how much trouble they had.
Let's see. Demgunz, what do they have for us on the T side? It's looking like it may be an A push here. Bomb's waiting in mid. 4 guys there. It's Chuck, actually, who's holding it long to make sure that nobody's going to be flanking around there from LDLC. But LDLC are playing this very carefully. They aren't giving up anything here. 3 guys holding solid on this A site. Now, do Demgunz actually make the rotation? Bomb is making its way back to connector, so that could be happening. They could try and wrap back around towards that B site.
Yeah, they're making the noise, but look at where MBK is. He's jumping over, so he can see them coming through. He spots them instantly. So now they have the information. Happy peeking out against Chuck, trying to see if he can get this early kill. He will pick it up. MBK might get overwhelmed. Indeed, he will be. Happy turning around. Picks the second kill. Goes for JT, and it's a third one. Excellent headshots being landed. Now the bomb is dropped. Batham trying to stay alive here. He's going to be dropped, and now Spuds is the only one left here. 1 on 2. Trying to get into the bomb site as quick as he can to see if he can save this for his team, but he will go down to Pure. And I think Happy just single-handedly won that round for LDLC, more or less.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Like, those 2 kills, the guns had that site if it wasn't for Happy landing those 2 headshots. That's it. That's what made the difference, because NBK had little to no impact. He missed 3 shots and then just got overwhelmed completely. So that part of the plan went great for the guns. But Happy, he just couldn't be outdone. He shut them down, and that was it. That bought enough time for the rotation to come in from LDLC. Now, Demgunz, they have to go. It's all or nothing. I mean, Tech 9s, they didn't go for an armor buy, but it's going to be rifles in the next round, and they're going to have to make them count.
Look at Kyoshima, Mag 7 in hand. If they get close here, then he's just going to mow them down. If they stay up there, it's going to be Shox instead taking care of business, and Kyoshima will end up with 2 Mag 7 kills, and it's 13-4. Ah, well, I mean, we did warn everyone that this was going to be a bit of a one-sided match, and the betting tendency did reflect that as well. But it's been few sort of individual moments of shine for Demgunz. JT and Spuds have been playing really well so far, but it's not been quite enough.
Okay, this is actually cool. Demgunz aren't going to force it. They're going to hold on and just get a full buy-in in the next round. They're going... Alright, let's see what they do in the next round with the rifles. I'm going to be curious. I'm going to be really interested in watching that. But right now, LDLC, I mean, they're pretty much equipped to deal with anything that comes at them. Batham has got that P250, and he's picked up NBK, so that's already a good start. Good damage dealt.
Look at the pressure that's being put up by LDLC. They're down in the connector as well. A flash did spot them out. Has the Tech 9 in hand to try and see if he can do this. They're coming through the door as well. JT's going to go down. Flash trying to take the fight long range. He's doing the damage, but it's not enough. Chuck, 1 on 4 here. He'll get the one. He'll get the follow-up kill. That's so fast, and he's still on almost 100 health here. He's got the P250. He's even got the time to do this, but he's being wrapped around. He's got to be careful. Happy coming up from sewer, and it's going to be Chuck going down. That almost looked like it was doable.
That was really close. That was Chuck. I mean, again, individual performance is coming to the fore here for both of these teams. LDLC, they're all just doing their thing, but Guns, that was a sick round from Chuck, and he was jumping around as well, getting a lot of information. He spotted out Happy early, he just couldn't land the shot with the Glock, or wasn't willing to take it. So for him to actually get caught by Happy, who lived through that round with, what, 4 HP? That'll definitely rub you the wrong way. But now we have to see exactly what Demgunz have in store for us here, because it's going to be nades, it's going to be rifles, and they have the AWP for spuds.
Well, kind of now or never. But even, I mean, I almost can't come up with like a scenario that should be good enough for them to bring it back here. It's not like LDLC are weak on overpass. They're really good on playing this map, so it is just a huge task ahead of the now terrorist side here. It's 10 rounds behind in the second half. First map, yes, so they will have a chance to do it once more if they can maybe play better on a different map, but this one is almost the ship has sailed.
Especially, I mean, because they didn't take the risk in the earlier round. Now it's all on this one. If they lose this one, LDLC are on map point. Smoke goes down to block off the A side as well. 3 guys here holding for LDLC, and they've got that triangle. They've got the solid positions. Chuck gonna try his luck through that smoke. He's taking some sick damage though, and he's gonna run right through into Shoxy. But Blast takes out Kiyoshima, who's holding on the site proper, and just like that, they managed to overwhelm LDLC. 3 big kills for Demgunz and the bomb plant.
Really impressive, actually. MBK trying to take a fight here. Batham, I don't think he should be challenging, but he does, and ends up going down for it. JT waiting perfect position here to take down Happy, and that's the round 1. Well played. That was pretty impressive. You're right. 3 people are holding that A bomb site, which is usually way more than enough, especially when you have that many smokes going down.
Yeah, it's that triangle of doom setup. You know, you've got the crossfire, the 3-way crossfire, but Guns, they really committed to the push, and when it came down to it, it was killing Kiyoshima. Managing to catch Kiyoshima off guard pretty much started the floodgates, because then they just start rushing in at all angles through that smoke. There's no longer that solid crossfire from site to the to bank, and it just kind of falls apart there for LDLC. It was just so quick, so really nicely done there by Guns. That's what I want. That's what you have to see when they go for that rifle round, when they're willing to take 2 ecos to the face just to have the guns. They made them count.
Spuds. You have a really good double kill. Well, looks like this anti-eco is going to be working out quite well for them, and I like the fact that they're so grouped up. I almost wish Batham would join them as well, just because at this point you really don't want to give anything to LDLC. Just keep everything alive, make sure you don't lose a single rifle, and if you do, make sure they don't save it. Shox is here with the Molotov. It's going to force them the other way around the box, and he's got the P250 in hand. It's a nice idea from Shox, trying to herd them towards the position he was holding, but not quite enough to pick up a kill.
And Happy, they definitely heard him walking up towards that site. I'm amazed, though. I guess they didn't hear him? How is that even possible? He was running through there, and they're going to walk right past. He cannot get the kill. He cannot connect on JT, though. So that's Happy getting caught out in a perfect round here for Demgunz. Excellent work. Wow, okay. They are going to go for a force buy here, LDLC. I thought that they would take another round and just take a breather. But they're going to go for a couple FAMASs. Very limited nades here.
Yeah, this is where, you know, LDLC sort of showed that they're not that worried. They feel like, yeah, it's going to be fine. We don't have the optimal equipment. We'll still be doing all right. In the meantime, the B-bomb side might actually just be rushed down here. Happy waiting in the corner. He's going to put up 1 smoke and can try and play right at the edge, which I think is definitely his plan here. Grenades raining through. Batham very low on health, and Happy is just waiting. He's looking for the optimal timing at the moment, hoping someone's going to jump on through. He's ready for it, and Happy will pick up the kill. This is looking really good for LDLC. It seemed like this early buy was definitely worth the investment. Batham going to go down, and that's a great round from LDLC. It puts them on map point, and I think Happy just waiting so patiently behind that smoke definitely makes a big difference.
Yeah, that was it. I followed Happy as well, and that was just really clean, really smart play. You know, perfect smoke. He just stays hidden, and then the guns, they get funneled in through that 1 choke point onto the site. So and they have to worry about somebody being behind that smoke as well. As we saw, you know, they had to throw somebody through there. Happy kills him promptly, and then there's the crossfire. So it's really brutal there for Guns. That was a very nicely played strat from Happy, just controlling that site, controlling the space on that site. Now it's down to the Guns. They had the money for a big buy, double off for them on T side, and now they have to land the shots.
A lot of wall banging going through. A nice initial smoke from the British side to smoke off the L-bend and make sure they can get into sewer without too much of a risk. Kiyoshima, though, going to pick up Spuds, who wasn't counting on him being in that angle. Chuck going in on NBK, but won't be able to finish the kill. And JT now trapped in a weird position. He's going to get overwhelmed. That's a triple kill from NBK. Finally, Flash comes in with the